I had a really great conversation with a schoolmate of mine from UANP this morning. So she commented in my video and she said that she agreed because apparently we both share a very, very common thought. Do y'all remember It's More Fun in the Philippines? Do you remember that it was probably the only thing that came out of the Pinoy administration, our DOT secretary back then? Let me give you a little bit of history. His name was Ramon Jimenez of Publicis Jimenez Basic. Okay, I'm a little bit of a fangirl because number one, I graduated IMC from University of Asia and the Pacific, so we're probably fawning at the mouth when talking about advertising agencies. And although the logo and everything else was created by BBDL Guerrero, Mon Jimenez was an advertising executive. So he knew what the perfect pitch was. And let's all agree, It's More Fun in the Philippines was actually genius. And like my idea, it's inspired. So can you imagine if we get somebody like Charo Santos to head the Department of Tourism? We get somebody like that, an actual executive. And this time, she has all the means necessary for her to create the best pitch for the Philippines. Because she's practically selling the country, which the current DOT secretary is failing at. Can you imagine we're simply making 12 cents out of every peso spent in the last 8 years? We're basically wasting money and making none of it in return. It's just something that I hope the president, the first lady, and everybody making decisions would reconsider. Just consider thinking about Ma'am Charo Santos, because honestly, all of the comments that I've been getting, all of the people that know her or know of her, and people who do matter, they all agree that they've actually claimed this for her. So it's not just me, okay? It's not just me, because it's been years. Because at first, she was taunted to be a tourism ambassador. But she's obviously more than that. She has to be the DOT secretary, and she has to be considered for the role. I mean, why wouldn't she be? I just feel like, yes, of course, it is pretty big shoes to fill. If we only consider, okay, Sir Mon Jimenez as those big shoes, not CF. Just from that, It's More Fun in the Philippines. Can you just see the stark difference between It's More Fun in the Philippines that we all grew up and loved? I mean, of course, again, I'm in my fangirl mode because I was in college back then. It was a stroke of genius. It was award-winning. And we managed to jump 20 steps in the tourism index worldwide because it brought in a soaring number of tourists to discover the Philippines because it's more fun here compared to the Love Philippines. Compared to the Love the Philippines? Is it Love the Philippines? Di kaya glove gyud. Di kaya glove. It needs a complete resuscitation. It completely requires a resignation from the current one to be replaced with an actual one that knows how to do the job. But that's it. This is my final point. I just wanted to give you a little bit of history. I just wanted to give my final point on the matter and just say that please, out of everything that needs to be fixed right away, it is that the Philippines needs to raise and be better than the last on the ASEAN on the tourism index whatsoever. And we need to make more money than just 12 cents out of every peso spent. That's crazy. And let's not talk about the other things happening within the DOT. The other problems that can be fixed with an actual executive that can balance the role perfectly. Because your role as Department of Tourism Secretary, you need to sell the country. You need to make money for the country. You need to stop being an embarrassment of the country to the entire world. And again, I am getting all the heebie-jeebies by making about this or talking about this because I know that it's a genius idea. I'm not going to let it go. And I know for a fact that Ma'am Charo will consider it, but it's all up to the president and the first lady. It's all up to them. All of them considering. We do not owe CF anything. We don't. The entire country does not owe CF a single thing. But what is owed of the Filipinos is a tourism secretary that actually promotes tourism, not herself. Okay? That's it. And a tourism secretary that stands on her own, doesn't have a posse of a husband who has more ambition than her. And basically is the reason that, you know, the mediocrity is like, it's a balance. But then again, that's how marriage works, right? One is mediocre, the other one is too. Diba? But okay, but that's just it. That's just it. I have reserved another video to lambing the husband in a bit. But I just wanted to make this final video because I woke up with a start. And I would like to thank my very, very good friend, Audrey. Her name is Audrey. We went to school together. We were both IMC students. We both loved being IMC students. But she really worked with the tourism industry around the same time that Mon Jimenez was the tourism secretary. And she just, reminded me of all the things that we were so excited about. But mind you, it was really a meeting of all of the best in this country. All the best advertising agencies came up with pitches. And of course, it was just, it was finalized by an advertising executive that I think, if I'm not mistaken, is even a Cannes Lion winner. So again, I know what I'm talking about. I know. I graduated from this. And it made me realize it's me talking about what I should have done after college, but I just wasn't a big, yes, I would fawn at the mouth talking about ad agencies, but I never really thought of going there. Maybe because I felt I didn't fit in or I wasn't cool enough, or I would just be the copywriter, or maybe I was just more on client. But okay, beside the point, please consider firing the current one or talking her into resigning. Because you cannot change an old dog. Despite the Botox and everything else, she's still an old dog with no tricks. So please, just that, Mr. President, First Lady, please remember that she is an epitome of your decision. She is. And I think that you've made a gross mistake with choosing her for your cabinet. I mean, it's okay to realize this now. It's okay. It's perfectly fine to realize this now. But it can still be fixed because it's still 2025. It can still be fixed on your last 3 years. And you're making great strides, Mr. President. Hindi mahirap mahalin ang Pilipinas. Yun lang talaga gusto kong sabihin. Hindi mahirap ibenta ang Pilipinas. Hindi mahirap ipagmalaki ang Pilipinas. But it's the people. It's the people. It's the people in government. Okay? There are bad. There are worse. And then there are ambitious, worse and bad at the same time. I just think that, I don't know, the least likely to want the job is the most that's gonna succeed at it. Because I just feel that, yes, I know that Ma'am Charo is all chill. She's, of course, Ma'am Charo. She's like, she doesn't walk, she glides. And she's so expensive and social. Can we just admit that? Can we just admit that, please? I mean, it's one thing to be well-dressed, of course. You have stylists for that. But looking at Ma'am Charo, it just becomes elegant. She's so elegant and expensive. And that's something that we deserve. That's something that we deserve. Like silk pajamas to go to sleep in. But yeah, I want to make this final point because I just wanted to get it off my system so that I am able to lambing all the other ones that I have to lambing in the next few days. And she's not just a good fit, she's the perfect one. So yeah, if we're not going to consider her for this administration, then we might as well consider her for the next because she's practically ageless. And whoever and whatever she decides to do, she can do it even when she's like 200. Adios!